Welcome to Equals TV, Algebra on the Go. So, ang pag-uusapan po natin for today is solving quadratic equation solution by factoring, grade 9 math. So, meron po tayong 4 solutions to solve a quadratic equation. So, today, we will apply the solution by factoring. Okay, so let's proceed to our example number 1. So, we have 2x squared minus x is equals to 0. So, this type of quadratic equation can be solved by by finding the greatest common factor or the common factor. So, if you notice here, the two terms have variable x. So, we can use x as the common factor of these two terms. Okay. So, let's have x here. Then, times the quantity. So, i-divide po natin yung ating common factor na kinuha, which is x, dito po sa 2x squared. So, 2x squared divided by x. So, we have 2x. So, if we multiply x times 2x, so we have 2x squared. Ito po yan. Then, copy the sign, negative. Then, let's divide the common factor x to x. So, x divided by x is equals to 1. Okay? So, bakit po naging 1? X divided by x is equals to 1. So, any letters or numbers divided by the same letters or numbers is equals to 1. Okay? So, i-multiply po natin x times negative 1. So, we have negative x. Okay? So, tama po ang ating factors. Okay? So, let's find the value of x. So, equals to 0 po ito. Okay? So, we have x1 here. Okay? So, x1 is equals to, 0. Okay? 0 na po yan. Okay? So, let's find x of 2. Okay? So, we have 2x minus 1 is equals to 0. Okay? So, 2x is equals to, so let's transpose negative 1 to the right side. So, negative 1 become positive 1. Okay, so let's divide both sides by 2. Then, canceled. So, x is equals to 1/2. Okay, so our solution here is x of 1 is equals to 0. Then, x of 2, we have 1/2. Okay, so this is the answer or the final answer. Okay, so let's proceed to example number 2. So, x squared minus 9 is equals to 0. Okay, so this type of quadratic equation is in the form of difference of two squares. So, we have formation. A squared minus b squared is equals to times the quantity, quantity a plus b times the quantity a minus b. So, ito po ang factors ng a squared minus b squared. Okay? So, let's have the solution. Okay. So, x squared minus, so i-squared po natin itong 9. Okay, so, gawin po natin itong 3 to the power of 2 is equals to 0. So, ibig sabihin po nito, 3 times 3 is equals to 9. Okay, so we have the same formation. Katulad po nandito. So, ibig sabihin, ito na po yung susundan nating factors. Okay, so x squared, assumed natin, letter A. Then, yung 3 squared, assume po natin, is letter B. Okay? So, we have this formation. Gawa tayo ng dalawang quantity. Okay? So, equals to 0. Okay? So, we have letter A. Value po ng A is x. So, we have x here. Then, x. Then, copy the sign, positive and negative. Okay? So, ang tanong nyo po, pwede po bang pagbaliktarin? Dito yung negative, mauuna, then followed by the positive sign. Pwede po yun, kahit magkabaliktad. Okay. Then, letter B natin is equals to 3. So, we have 3 here. Then, sa kabila, letter B, so we have the value of 3. Okay. Then, nakuha na po natin yung factors ng x squared minus 9. So, punta na po tayo, no? O, let's find the value of x. Okay, so x of 1. Okay, so we have x plus 3 is equals to 0. Then, x is equals to transpose positive 3 to the right side. So, positive 3 become negative 3. Okay? So, x of 1. So, x is equals to negative 3. Okay? So, let's find x of 2. Okay? So, we have x minus 3 is equals to 0. Then, x is equals to, okay, so let's transpose negative 3 to the right side. So, negative 3 become positive 3. Okay? So, x of 2 is equals to 3. Then, solution. X of 1, we have negative 3. Then, x of 2, we have positive 3. Okay. So, example number 3. X squared minus x minus 30 is equals to 0. So, this type of quadratic equation is in the form of trinomial. Okay? So, before we go on to sa ating solution, so, sasabihin ko lang po, i-apply po natin dito sa pagsosolve ng trinomial, yun pong trial and error method. Okay, so sa trial and error method, so marami pong pagkakamali dyan, no? Pwede magkamali sa una, sa pangalawa, then sa pangatlo. Okay, so hanggang mahanap po natin yung tamang factors, okay, ng given trinomial. Okay, so let's have the solution. So the first thing to do is, okay, kunin muna natin ang factors ng first term, then followed by the factors of the third term. So, ito pong middle term, ito po ang hahanapin natin. Okay? So, ito po ang format natin. So, i-factors po natin, x squared. So, we have x, no, times x. Then, ang factors po ng 30. So, meron po tayong 15. O, negative 15 times 2. At meron po tayong negative 6 times 5. Okay? So, kung ito po ang gagamitin natin, kung yung 2, ima-minus natin sa 15. So, masyado pong malaki ang matitira. Negative 13, no? So, negative x lang po ang hinahanap natin. Okay? So, ito po ang gagamitin natin. Yung pangalawang factors, negative 6 and positive 5. So, kapag minus po natin yung 5 dito sa 6, may matitira pong 1, which is negative 1 or negative x. Okay? So, ito po ang ating gagamitin. So, ilagay po natin dito, negative 6 and positive 5. Okay, so burahin na po natin ito. Okay. Then, ito pong unang format natin, fix na po ito. Ito lang po ang pagbabalik-baliktarin natin o pagpapalit-palitin po natin hanggang sa makuha natin yung tamang factors po, no? Okay, so equals. Okay, so let's multiply. X times negative 6, we have negative 6x, then x times 5. So, we have positive 5x. Then, let's add. Okay, so negative 6x plus 5x, we have negative x. Okay, so ito po yung hinahanap natin. Tama po ba? Dun sa middle term? Okay. So, nakuha po natin kaagad yung tamang factors. So, ito po yung una nating quantity. So, we have x minus 6, then followed by the second quantity, we have x plus 5. Okay? So, yung first quantity po natin, x minus 6. So, quantity x minus 6, then times the quantity x plus 5 is equals to 0. Okay, nakuha na po natin ang factors, no, nung ng given trinomial. So, let's find the value of x. Okay, so x of x of 1. Okay. So, unahin po natin ito. Quantity x minus 6. So, we have x minus 6 is equals to 0. Then x is equals to, then transpose, no, to the left, to the right side. So, negative 6 become positive 6. Okay, so x of 1 is equals to, positive 6. O 6. Okay, so x of 2. Okay, so copy, x plus 5 is equals to 0. Then x is equals to, and transpose natin sa kabila, no? Magiging negative 5. So, x of 2, we have negative 5. Okay, so solution natin. Okay, so x of 1, we have positive 6 or 6. Then x of 2, we have negative 5. Okay, so let's proceed to example number 4. So, we have 8x squared plus 26x minus 7 is equals to 0. Okay? So, this type of quadratic equation is in the form of the same, no? Trinomial pa rin din, trinomial pa din po ito. Katulad po nung example number 3 natin. So, ang pinagkaiba lang po dito, so yung first term natin dito, nagkaroon lang po tayo ng numerical coefficient. Okay? Nagkaroon po ng 8 dito. Okay? So, let's solve the same process like we did, no, in example number 3. So, we will use a trial and error method. Okay, so pag sinabi pong trial and error method, so pwede po tayong magkamali sa una, sa first attempt, second, no? Then, hanggang sa makuha po natin yung tamang factors. Okay? So, let's have our solution. So, ang una po natin gagawin is to get the factors of the first term. Then, followed by the factors of the third term. So, ito po ang hahanapin natin. Positive 26x. Okay, so yung format po natin, kayahin lang po natin ito. So, factors ng 8x squared. So, we have 4x. Then, times 2x. Okay? So, 4x times 2x, we have 8x squared. Okay? So, kunin natin ang factors ng negative 7. Okay? So, we have negative 7 and positive 1. Okay? So, ilagay po natin dito sa kabila. Negative 7 and positive 1. Okay? So, let's multiply. Burahin na po natin to. Okay, 4x times negative 7, we have negative 28x. Okay, so 2x times 1, so we have positive 2x. Then let's add. So negative 28x plus 2x, so we have negative 26x. Okay, so tama po ba dun sa middle term natin? So, mali po. Kasi ang nakuha po natin is negative 26. Okay? So, dito po is positive 26. Okay? So, ang gagawin po natin dito is babalik na rin lang po natin yung sign. So, yung negative, ibababa po natin. Then, yung positive, ilalagay po natin sa taas. Okay? So, we have positive 7 na dito. This is negative 1. So, if we multiply 4x times 7, so we have positive 28 na po. No? Then, 2x times negative 1. So we have negative 2x. Okay? Then let's add again. 28, or I mean positive 28 minus 2x. So we have positive 26 na po, no? So hindi natin ilalagay yan. Positive 26. So tama po ba dito? Okay, tama ang nakuha nating middle term. So eto na po ang ating factors. Okay, so ganito po ang gagawin natin. Yung unang quantity natin. Okay, so we have 2x plus 7. Okay, so bakit, okay, so tatanong nyo po, Sir, talaga po bang ito po ang dapat na maunang quantity? So hindi po. So pwede pong mauna itong 4x minus 1. Okay, so wala pong problema dyan kahit magkabaliktad po yan. As long na yung pong factors natin, tama. Okay, so we have the first quantity here, 2x plus 7. Okay, quantity, 2x plus 7. Then times the second quantity, we have 4x minus 1 is equals to 0. Then let's find the value of x. So we have x of 1. Okay, so we have 2x plus 7, no, is equals to 0. Then 2x is equals to, then transpose positive 7, no, become negative 7. Then divide both sides by 2. Cancelled, cancelled. So x of 1 is equals to negative 7 over 2. Then let's find x of 2. So we have 4x minus 1 is equals to 0. Then 4x is equals to, then transpose, no, to the right side. So negative 1 become positive 1. Then divide both sides by 4. Then cancelled, cancelled. So x is equals to 1 over 4. Okay, so solution. Okay, so we have x of 1, negative 7 over 2. Then x of 2, we have 1 over 4. Okay. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.